What's good, YouTubers? My name's Gib The Great. Welcome back to another episode or another stream, if you're watching this live on Twitch, of F1 2015. Today, you guys, we're going to be going through the Malaysia Grand Prix. Now, of course, we're going to go through with everything with the same settings and everything, so if you're not accustomed to that by then or new to the series, I will go through them in a second, so, you guys don't need to worry about that. But let's just see where we are in the standings as we finished the Australian GP last time. We're currently in 6th place behind Felipe Massa. We're behind Daniel Ricciardo, Vettel, Hamilton, and Nico Rosberg, who's leading the way out in front. And for some strange reason, this isn't telling me I'm live. Why aren't I live? There we go, I'm live now. Hooray! Woo! Finally. So at least I know, like, I've actually gone live. Jesus. Alright. Alright, so yeah, as I said, I don't think we can view the constructors' standings in this position, so unfortunately we won't be able to see, you guys won't be able to see that, so I'll have to show you guys that after the race, what have you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the same settings apply as the last race did. 15 minutes of practice, full qualifying, 25% race distance, dynamic weather, legend difficulty, flashbacks off, park for main rules on, vehicle damage being full. Then we go to assists, and that is pretty much my basic assists and what have you. So, it's just the assists I like to run with, so it's not really that important. But yeah, without further ado, I think we can go ahead and go straight into it. Now, if you guys are new to the stream or the episode, then the people who are watching this on YouTube now should know how long the length of the video is going to be. And there's a good reason why for that. It's because, basically, I like to do it in real time, like proper F1 drivers do it. So, you gotta drive to the pits, you can't do a fast lap out, you can't skip any time, basically.
The time has come to start the first session of the race weekend. It's practice for the Malaysia Grand Prix.
Practice for the Malaysia Grand Prix, indeed. Alright, so, as I said, we gotta go ahead and do the stuff. So, let's see whether or not we have our Malaysia setup all ready to go. Now, bearing in mind, I don't do a setup for the wet races. I only do them for dry races and what have you. So you can see here, file names dry, and then it gives you the location of the track as well, which is actually really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up Sepang, because that's what it is. Sepang International Circuit is in Malaysia, and that's where we're racing this weekend. So practice. I think I might want to go and do practice on the option tires, like do one lap on the option prime tires, even then come in and do one lap on the option tires, just so I can see like how everything is and what have you. And then that's when I know like how I can feel confident with myself and what have you. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go with our settings. Hopefully on the prime tires the car should feel okay. Like, I know they're gonna be cold from the start because simulation damage is on and everything, but we can adapt to that. We can definitely adapt to that. And as always, you guys, because when I do go in the garage, like during practice and qualifying, I am going to ask you guys for some topics. So if you want to leave some topics now, I will answer it then. I just can't answer it while I'm looking at the screen and what have you, because obviously I'll be driving like I am doing right now. Alright, so we're behind Rosberg. We really want to try and get us some clean air if we can. Also, I need to try and preserve some fuel as well. Not that fuel is necessarily important, because we have what, 9.9% of fuel, so that's like your race load and what have you, so you don't really need to worry much about that. But it's nice just to know like how much fuel you have before you run out. I can never do that corner right. I always hate doing that corner wrong. Like, that's one of the most important corners of this track, I feel. Like the kink when you go left and right. Like, getting that corner right is really important for this track as well. We're going to go 3 wide. No, we're not. They're only going to go 2 wide. We've got Rosberg and Merry. I don't really want to get myself in the action. Oh my god, I think there was contact. Was there contact, or did Merry just go off on one? Alright. Yeah, if you guys want to leave some topics or something for me to answer, then, you know, feel free to just leave your own topics at your own will, I guess. Alright, so we're ahead of Mary anyway. The prime tyres feel good. The prime tyres definitely feel good. And of course we do have DRS available to us as well. So that luxury is really nice as well. Alright. Go I wish I could say shift down, but I can't shift down because I'm running automatic. Normally I would run manual, but I know automatic just seems the way to go for me. Especially on an F1 game. Like changing gears, like, do you know how many like gear changes you have to do a lap? That's a lot of gear changes, man. I don't really look forward to making all those gear changes if I do say so myself. Alright, they're being like around, what is it, like 100 plus per lap, I want to say. And that's like on every single track as well, so Alright. That was nice. I gotta make sure I get this kink right, because you want to make sure that you go along here and then you just lift off a little bit. Although for me that was a lot. Alright, thanks for that, Jeff. And the tyres feel alright, it was just like that little kink there. I do hate that corner. Like, if you get that corner right, sometimes it can be a really, really good corner, but if you get it wrong, then you're in a shed load of trouble, I reckon. But so far, the primes feel good. The primes feel really good. Just gotta make sure we get all the corners right. So this is actually good practice for the race as well, when we do go on the onto the prime tyres. Just gives us that little bit of information I need to know, like how to approach corners and what have you. Yeah, so I'm definitely slower than Hamilton. I'm going around the same pace, but obviously I think like they may be on the options actually. I'm not sure if they're on the primes or the options. I guess we'll find out later once we come to the end of practice. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Me myself, I'm doing great. I mean, today was kind of like a bit of a pointless day for me at college. I mean, right now every day seems like a pointless day at college because it's just like assignment work and workshops and what have you, which you do get a lot of in college, but I don't know, today just seemed really pointless for some reason. Like, I don't even know why. It just seemed like I could do like the work I did today just at home, you know? But I bet like a lot of people in college and high school and university as well get that. That exit to that corner was could have been better.
5 kilos of fuel in the tank, just 5 kilos of fuel remain.
Alright, so we're actually gonna go on our in-lap this lap because what I could do actually is, as good old Jeff said, we do have around about 5 kilos of fuel left, so I could, okay, we got that stop just in time. I could actually like go into the engine setup and change like the number, like the amount of fuel we have, because obviously the lighter the fuel load is, the faster you're gonna go. So I have a feeling that could have been affecting our performance a little bit, comparing our time to Hamilton's time. Sorry, whether or not like he was on the option tyres or not, I'm not sure. As long as we can get a clean run on the options as well in practice, I'll be happy. Alright. Okie dokie. Because qualifying I'm not really worried about, like Q1, Q2, I'm not really worried about. Q3 is a biggie. That's when I'm gonna need to know like how to approach corners on options and what have you. Right, can I take control please? Thank you. Right, set up. Jeff, bring me the monitor. Right.
Okay, we'll alter the setup of the car.
And let's drive out.
Track is pretty empty right space.
I forgot to you know, change the fuel order, what have you, but it doesn't matter. We'll just put it on rich straight away when we get out there. So let's see how fast we can go now. Our best time so far is a 1:39.7, and obviously we'll see how quicker we can go as we've gone on the option tyres. Like, there's a difference. Like, there can be a difference of like a second or more than a second actually, because of the option, because obviously they're different compounds and what have you. So the options will tend to grip a lot more, but then they'll easily get more worn out. Like, there's more grip available to you at the start, then obviously, as I said, that'll get worn out easier. Okay, right, let's see how these option tyres do. And they're not too bad actually. Mind you, they are still cold, so once we get a bit of temperature and heat into them, then we should be good to go. Just like how much, look how much faster we took that corner than before when we were on the primes. Just get a couple of laps in here on the options, just to see like what pace we set among everyone else, then you know, I'd be happy. Car feels a little bit twitchy as well. See, look, we've got... well, actually, that was a bit of useless information, Jeff. We have less than 10 kilos of fuel. We have 8 kilos of fuel. Alright. Let's whack some performance down. So at the end of the straight, we're going 204 miles an hour. Because I just saw it tick over. But yeah, 204 miles an hour down the back straight's not bad. I don't know what speeds they do in real life, but no, they do go pretty fast from the long cars, so you know. Right, we've got to be careful of here because NASA's just exited the pits. Excuse me, NASA. You're kind of in my way there, buddy. And that's a problem when the F1 cars comes out the pits. It's the other cars around you that have a tendency to really, really annoy me. Look, we're 3 tenths down, and that was on the our prime time as well. Right, this corner though. I think there was like a little tip that most like new drivers and everything recommend, like when you're driving under the DHL sign, is it, or Pirelli sign, just then before the kink in the road, just turn all the way to the left as soon as you turn in, like as soon as you pass that sign, because then you'll actually like get some decent speed up and you'll still be on the road. So I might try that next time, because I'm staying out on the option tyres just to see like shed some fuel and then get them up to temp and what have you. Then you can actually put in some decent lap times. NASA's actually staying with me, so is Kvyat as well. Alright, Jeff, what do you think I'm trying to do? Right, come on. So we're actually slower. 7 tenths slower. Right, come on. Osberg's just done a 1:37.6. That has to be on the option tyres. There's no other way I can see him going that fast. If he's on the primes, then I don't know what we're going to do for qualifying. We're screwed when it comes to qualifying. Yeah, it's a Pirelli sign. Oh no, it's that P0 sign actually. So if we turn in there, sure we may be on the grass, but at least then we're to the right a little bit, where we can have a dab on the brake and still be on the road. I'm actually quite surprised I didn't get it done then for corner cutting. But this lap is certainly looking a lot better. Oh, I don't know how to take that line. Like, I want to get close to the inside of the apex, but the way the road's cambered, I can't. Like, it just feels difficult just to get to the edge of the road. Oh god, and I really did take that corner too wide. Alright, but let's see what we can do here for... Well, I want to call this our final time, because it's like the options are getting degraded and what have you, so just see what we can do here to match Rosberg's time. I'm still in 6th place, but at least I know like it'll be like around 6th probably where we'll end up on the grid. I don't know, it depends like if anyone up front has a really bad race, like, or qualifying should I say, like Massa or Bottas or what have you. It really does depend on that, because I would say like our best shot is probably 3rd or 4th, just because the Mercedes are our distance, but it depends on whether or not this is, because Malaysia is an okay track for me. I wouldn't say it's my best track, in fact I wouldn't say it's my best track at all, but it's an okay track. It's definitely like, this track's definitely like out of my comfort zone, but I know I can go fast around here. One thing I do need to do after when I go back into the garage, because I'm going to go back into the garage this lap, I need to activate MooBot. That's one thing I need to do. Softer into the coolers. I'm trying, Jeff. Well, actually, no, I'm not, because if these need to go, I need to head into the pit anyway, so it's like, doesn't matter. Just try them as much as I want. Okay. Right. Look at sparks coming off the back of the car, man. Jesus. Right, let's start braking. Pit. Alright. So let me just do this really quickly, you guys, while put crew wheelers in and what have you. Actually, one thing I do need to do as well is mute my audio, like on my computer, because if that comes up, like if I get a notification or something, you guys would have definitely heard that. Right. You sure? Oh wait, no.
That's the end of practice, and it's Lewis Hamilton who was able to achieve the fastest time on the track
Join.
today.
Right. See if this works. Welcome. No? Right. Let's have a look at this again. I don't know. It's MooBot's being weird. But yeah, it's like everyone was on the options then. So that's pretty much the performance that we expect to see from everyone in qualifying, really. You know, 2 Mercedes out front, Vettel in 3rd, 2 Williams in 4th and 5th, and me in 6th. Most likely. All I just want to know is, why isn't this working all of a sudden? Hey, there we go. Right. Let's just have a look. Yep, there we go. Alright, it's working.
Sit back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't.
And it looks like it's going to rain. Alright, so...
You should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Alright, Jeff, I hear you, buddy. I hear you, Jeff. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Prime, because...
Right, I'll get these changes made.
Yeah, because they put us actually on the options for that. Alright, so let's have a look at the weather here, really quickly. It's 10-20 minutes. Yeah, it looks like it could liven up a bit, actually. Which is unusual for Kuala Lumpur, anyway. For Malaysia. Alright, let's drive out.
Engine fired, we're set.
1 lap should be good enough to get us into Q2. I don't see why we should have to go out on a set of options or set a 2nd lap or something. Like 1 lap should be good enough for us. Alright. Track feels really different. I'm not saying that just because like it's... Well actually no, I guess I am. It feels like it's gonna rain. It feels dead slippery. I don't know why.
Okay, well, I'm rooting for you. Give us a good lap. Mind you don't take too much out of the car as you warm up.
Jeff, trust me. I got this. Yeah. That was a better one at that time. Bearing in mind like I am warming up. Is this on standard? Yes it is. Trying ridge.
Tyres and brakes need cooling. Go easy into the next few corners, please.
Okay, Jeff. I hear you. Let's have a look. Do they need cooling? Yeah. Yeah, they need cooling a bit. Right. Oh god. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. Left front's looking a little bit dodgy. Okay. So like I said, I'm not too worried about this first lap at all. Like the first lap, especially around Kuala Lumpur, should be relatively easy because we know like who's the slowest of the pack. It'll be like the Mauritius, the McLarens, and maybe Toro Rosso or Sauber. Heck, even maybe a Force India. I don't know, unless there's like a surprise in the works or something. I would expect to see those four plus someone else out. Yeah, I think I braked too early for that corner. Right, let's start turning in now. Yeah, because if you start turning in there, if you actually like have some good braking and handling cars, like you can actually get some decent get a decent line and then put the power down a hell of a lot earlier. And I was thinking, like, I know, like, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I was thinking to myself, like, should I put in different, like, types of episodes? Should I put this episode up in, like, a GP up in, like, two parts? Like, you know, you have practice and then you have qualifying and then you have the actual race itself. Like, I was thinking about that, but then I thought, like, what would be the point? Like, would people just watch the race or, heck, just watch qualifying? But no, I thought about it and it was like, I might as well just keep it all together just because it's easier. Right. Let's go around here, nice and steady, ERS down, and we are in fourth. I guarantee that won't be like that for long, but yeah, I reckon that should do me. Like I said, I'm happy with P4. So all we just need to do now is go back into the garage, because as I did explain this at the start of the stream or episode, you guys, I did say I would do this in real time like normal F1 drivers do. Like, you know, I could easily just return to the garage now, but in the pause menu, but I'm actually going to drive back to the garage just because, well, F1 drivers can't skip back to the garage, can they? Sure, it'd save them time, but, you know, it's not like they have some magical pixie dust that can make him do that, is it? Right. Also, I need to go and grab a drink because me being me, I'm unprepared and I need a drink. We're actually like losing time, I reckon, in like second sector, maybe the third sector as well, because I'm not really too good on the third sector. Like this sector we're in now. Sometimes I go too deep or too wide. Right, okay. Let's go back into the pits. Alright, so we're back in the pits. I don't see any need to go back out again. I mean, we've got, well, like, what, 12 minutes in the session? Maybe less? I don't know, we'll see what we have to do. Like, heck, we might just even, I'm not sure if I should skip it. Like, to be honest, is there any point in it if like Q1, Q2? Because I'm thinking about it now. And it's like, do I make the executive decision of skipping it? Because we know I can drive fast, and the Ferrari is a fast car. So it's like Q3 going to be the only main event during anything over the race day? Probably so. So I might scrap practice in Q1. Well, I say scrap practice in Q1 and Q2. But I'm still going to keep full qualifying, but just like set only one lap. So what I may just actually do is retire from session.
That's the end of qualifying one, and the
Yeah.
big news in this session is that Fernando Alonso was knocked out. It could be a long day at the office for the driver tomorrow.
So Alonso was knocked out with Perez. No, wait, no, Perez wasn't knocked out. With Ericsson, Nasser, Stevens, and Mary. So both the Saubers knocked out. So Button actually is in 13th. Alright. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, so I'm not sure, like, whether or not I might scrap practice, but I'm definitely gonna keep qualifying, like long qualifying, but like make less of an effort with Q1 and Q2 rather than Q3, because then that means like the video isn't as long for you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna stay on the prime. I think that might be a good idea. They actually put us on the options. Why did you put me on the options, Jeff? God, I thought you should know better than that. Alright, so let's actually just go out on a flying lap, because, as I said, I'm not going to make much of an effort with this. I mean, I would like to do it in real time, but I'm just thinking about you guys at the end of the day. I mean, Q3 I'm definitely going to keep real time. And the race, well, the race you have to keep in real time as well, because it's not like you can exactly skip laps or something, is it? Alright, so let's get a nice drive out the corner. See, look, it's nice and bright now. Because Q1 was like really dark, because it was all overcast and what have you. Alright. Yeah, so hopefully we can get a good lap, and then we don't need to worry about going on to another set of primes or even going on the options. I think we should set a good lap here, if I can get it right. Like I said, if I can get it right. Oh, that was nice. I like that corner. I like it a lot. Come on. Oh god. That was really wide. I hate that corner so much. That corner is really awkward for me. That corner was nice. This corner, it's this right-hander and the right-hander at the top of the hill, like over the I can't show you guys. It's like over there, the bit that we just passed right now, where you just go down. I really do hate that corner and that one that we just passed. Those are probably like my two less favoured corners on this track, I'd say. Alright. But 139.6, we're gonna see what that does with us.
That's not the result
Sixth place.
was probably looking for. He's out of Q2. He's going to have to work hard now in tomorrow's race if he wants a good result for the team.
Alright, so standard Hamilton, Rosberg, Vettel. Bottas is in 4th. Kvyat's in 5th with Masters behind us. Maldonado, Hulkenberg, Sainz, Verstappen, and Button got knocked out of Q2. Sorry. Yeah, so we would have been like a second and 2 tenths out from being knocked out. So I really didn't need to worry about going on the option tyres then. Trust my gut instinct, and I went with it. Alright. Q3. So this is the point where I do go onto the options, if we're not on them already. Which we might already be. Yeah, we are. We're on set 3. Can we go into set 1? Might as well go into set 1. Just because it's set 1, why not? Right, let's do this in real time now.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
All personnel be aware, car leaving. Alright, so I'm definitely going to try my hardest here. Definitely going to try my hardest. I'm going to try and get clean lines, smooth driving, so that way we can be good. Good. And I don't need to worry about, like, trying to work myself to get a better grid position or something. So let's just work the car around the track.
Remember not to push the tyres too hard on this outlap. We want them up to temperature, not worn down. When you cross the line, keep it as smooth as you can and mind your apexes. We recommend that you use mix 3 for best power output.
Thank you, Jeff. Now I'm just taking it easy. I make sure that the tyres are all up to temperature and everything, as Jeff said. Wise old Jeff. Yeah, this is definitely not one of my suited tracks at all. If I could finish as a good position as I did in Australia, I think I finished 6th in Australia, didn't I? I would be happy with that. Although I think I finished only 6th because obviously I had that mistake at the start with Bottas. Like that lap 1 incident really did put me down a long way behind the field. Like I knew I wasn't getting a podium then or something.
Let's get some heat into the brakes and tyres. Both brakes and tyres are cold.
You just told me not to push too hard on the outlap and then you're telling me the tyres are cold. It's like, well, they're obviously going to be cold. You just told me not to go easy. Jeff, you do confuse me sometimes. Alright, let's go. I'm not too happy with this lap. I cocked up first time in the first sector, and then just gone off in the second sector just then, so I don't know. I think I might do another lap. We'll see how this one compares though. I mean, we're catching Ricardo. I was about to call him Ricciardo then. Why? I never call him that. Don't know why I'm singing the best song when I'm racing around the flying track that I'm not comfortable with. I mean, we are pole for now. As I did say for now. And Rosberg's just gone and took it off me. Right, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna do another lap. See that, Jeff? See, that corner was nice. This lap's already going to be faster, I can tell. Just got to make sure that Ricardo doesn't compromise me. Oh yes, invite me to a party when I'm streaming. I remember that during the old games. That old saying, you're out of fuel, you need to pit within the next 2 laps. I know. Alright, this is going to be a good lap. 1:37.9. You know what, I think we're just going to retire because I don't see myself going faster than that. And we're P3. Vettel's P7?
But can they do the same in tomorrow's race?
Wow. He must have really had a bad race. Oh my god, why are you inviting me? Let's have a guest on the stream. Why not? Because otherwise I'm just going to get spammed. Like, I'm literally getting spammed here.
Welcome from Sepang, where the cars and drivers are getting ready to start the Malaysia Grand Prix. And here are the driver grid positions for today's race.
Oh. Right, yeah, of course you wouldn't. I was like, why is Sam spamming me? Why is Sam spamming me? Oh, hey, Elliot. Oh, yeah? Has the gauntlet been thrown down?
Let's go for the win today.
Has the gauntlet been thrown down? Yeah, look where I was then. I think you are. Oh my... Are you downloading Twitch? Wow. So Sam has spammed me while I was streaming, and now Elliot has been watching me stream. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I suppose so. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a good race. I'm in second. That's not a good sign. I don't know why the Halo 5 ad supported me. I didn't even know the Halo 5 ad supported. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Jesus. There was contact made. Well, Hamilton's got through. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, that will be Elliot because there's like a 15-second delay. I wanted an invite to the party because I wanted to talk to someone. Like last night I was bored. Oh no, not a Nissan. Not a Nissan. What? I have not. Alright, bye then. Oh god, I'm going wide. I'm going wide. Vettel, no! Vettel, no! I have no idea. I am holding up a line of cards. Alright. Hello. Hey guys. I'm not blocking you at all, am I? Nope, Vettel's going in attack. Oh god. It's free wide! Hey, it's Dan Dan. Dan Dan's in the house. How are you? Hey. I said I would talk to you when we were going to organise the event. I didn't say when we would do it. What do you mean 3 times? I only called you out once. Because you know I beat you. Why? Because the AI crashed into you. True. And I feel on pressure now that Elliot's watching me. God. It's like Elliot's gonna judge me on my job. Oh my god. Yeah, that wasn't contact at all.
Hamilton has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Vettel, you German. Someone finish off that sentence, please. No. Do it. God. Out on the marbles then. I wanna be out on the marbles.
Closing Vettel, see if you can get through.
Again? A game which you enjoy?
To see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away.
Like, what are you thinking? What games do you have? Too many to count. Give me DRS! Go!
We're 2 laps away from the next round of stops. We're going to fit the option tyre.
How the tires doing? Damage. For God's sake, give me damage. Yeah, I'm doing okay. That's nice. You blushing. What the hell? Oh, you're in Canada.
In terms of fuel, we're now at about 75% of our starting load. 75%.
I don't know about that. I don't know, I haven't been around Monaco yet. God. Yeah, really. Really, yeah. I'm not doing career, I'm in quick race.
Sebastian is just ahead of you.
Championship season. I don't know. I think I like started the new championship season like over and over again just because I wanted to pick a driver who was actually good. Because I don't want to lead the field. I want to have a challenge.
Okay. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty. Green flag, we're racing again.
Can I just say, if anyone saw that was Bottas' fault, not mine. What? FA. That's football, mate.
Pit in.
Congratulations, would you like a cookie? You're welcome. Space cookies? Yeah, mate. I didn't exceed track limits. I didn't exceed track limits. I don't know what that warning was about. Anyone see that warning? No? Okay, good. Mate, what the hell are you talking about?
Exit now.
You twitch. Is that what you were gonna say?
Look after these tyres now.
Who knows? Nobody knows. That's the answer. No, he's dead.
McLaren are preparing for a pit stop.
What? How are we? Huh? Yeah, can you see Sam doing a 100% race? Yeah, sometimes.
We're now at around 60% of our initial fuel load. That's 60% of fuel remaining.
And that's what everyone does, don't they? Fair dues. Of course. Go for another fag.
Tyre condition seems a-okay to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much.
Yep. Story of Raikkonen's life.
Okay, we're halfway through our fuel load. Halfway.
I've just done the fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I just did the fastest lap of 1:37.9. Yes. That's for a night out. He just slaps you one.
Grosjean's losing time to you. You're lapping about 3 seconds faster than him.
I'm off in 3 seconds with Grosjean. Tell me something I don't know.
40%.
Stevens? He's on the...
There's about a lap's worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able to run in mix 3 for long with that much, but do burn it if you need to.
Sam, he's on that brand new Mercedes engine. I know. That's why I said it. I know, right? What? What's wrong with the Spanish? but he speaks it. He's Spanish. What? Oh yeah. Wait, no, sorry, I didn't see that blue flag because I couldn't look directly in the light. I'm driving a green Ferrari, you see. I think I'm gonna get a solid fourth here. I think I'm gonna get a solid fourth here. Speaking of the manor boys, I'm just about to pass lap one right now. I don't know. I need to catch up to the back. I need to catch up to one of them. Please be still. It's Mary. F1 logic. Nope, not at all. Okay. Wow. That would be convenient. Okay. Oh, don't mind. No, yeah, I think they're no, Sam, it's worse. It's Volvo. It's not a Volvo. I think it's I'm not sure. I think it's Manor Ferrari. I'm not sure.
20 seconds between you and the car behind.
Sorry, pal. Bye. Give yourself a challenge, Jesus. Stevens finished fourth. Untold story. Why don't? Wait. Why don't? Have you still got the results up? Oh, what? Tweet it at him. Tweet it at him. Would that ever happen? Tweet at Codemasters. Look, this is the game you could have made. Ooh, Red Bull ring. Hey Sam, have you heard? Apparently next year there's supposed to be an Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Bottas is struggling to keep up with your times. He's falling back by a second a lap. 1 second a lap.
Brands Hatch. Really? Really? Oh, is that because of like that? Oh, wow. No, mate. Formula X for extreme sports. It's easy because you're in a Merc. You want to try going in a Ferrari? Yeah, you do that. You do that, and come back to me. Where is love? Maybe don't hurt me. Alright, I am going to scoop up a solid 4th place finish. I'm pretty happy with that. Starting from 6 on the grid. Yep. Yeah. Why? You can get practice. That's what I did.
Another great drive from Nico Rosberg sees the German bring his Mercedes home in first place to claim yet another win.
Right, so it's a Mercedes 1-2, Ferrari 3-4, Williams 5th, 8th, Lotus 6-7. Oh, and Sam. By the way, it just says Manama Russia. It doesn't say like an engine or something. I'm fairly certain they did, but I could be wrong. Hoss. Let's have a look at these. Severe collision with... Oh, Jensen got a penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. Why? Alright, so we're actually moved up to 4th in the Drivers' Championship, and then in the Constructors' Championship, we're still in 2nd. We're 36 points behind Mercedes, so I think that's going to do it for today, you guys, and until next time, we shall be going to the China Grand Prix. But until then, and yes, I did pass English. I got C's in both of them. Anyway, I shall see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.